Welcome to Date Night. I'm Will, your friendly neighborhood game mom, aka your GM.
And I'm Amy, and I play Kira. I'm married to Will.
And I'm Will's nephew. I'm Sam, and I play the Grease Wizard.
I'm Eva. I'm married to Sam, and I play Ahrin, the half-orc barbarian.
I'm Mike. I'm the fifth wheel, and I play Darren Hammerstone.
And we play
Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, that went very well, didn't it?
It did.
It's a very productive day. We got grenades,
While we're here on Mystics Row,
pointy hats.
can I look for a new wand or something to make my my spell save DC go?
Why are you still
sorry.
doing your character
To make
voice?
my spell save DC go up? It doesn't necessarily
Keep that
have to be a
voice up.
wand, but
Roll a d100.
how do I do that?
You roll both
Two
of you.
d10s,
Yeah.
the decimal one and the regular one.
I would also
Yes,
like
those two.
to go buy a fishing net.
I got 700.
No, you didn't.
70.
You got 70.
I think you look around for a while in the
I got 700.
in the marketplace, asking around, and you find, I mean, there is a variety of gear around. Most of it not so much in the kind of to raise your spell save DC. You come across some magically enchanted arrows, a few things from Crimpy Elderweasel, including his pocket sundial and his pocket hole. There's a vendor with a bag of holding. You see somebody with a spell scrolls for sale. But no, it doesn't seem like you find quite anything in that would raise your spell save DC necessarily.
What exactly is a bag of holding?
A bag of holding, you ask one of the vendors, and it's the bag of holding is a wonderful bag that you can put many items inside.
Have we
and
met
they
this guy
will
before?
Not, no, they will not weigh you down. So much it can hold a few 100 pounds in its small pocket dimension.
I feel like
How much
you
is
need
that?
that.
That would be 350 gold, or about 3,800 turtle bucks.
How about 1,000 turtle bucks? And all the bells that you'll ever need.
I think I only need maybe 2 bells, but 1,000 gold for, I mean, it would be fine, but 1,000 turtle bucks for a bag of holding is not on the table.
How about...
He said what he said. He said 3,800.
In the
Turtle bucks?
turtle bucks, yes.
Aye, I've got that. I'll take one bag of holding, please.
That is the one I have.
Aye.
It is a bag of holding. It can hold about 500 pounds worth of stuff.
Yeah.
If you overload it, or the bag is pierced, that stuff is in the pocket dimension. And so it could scatter out into the astral plane, or otherwise be lost and not accessible anymore. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
I have many other fine things, maybe more in your price range, is scrolls or potions, but for 1,000 turtle bucks, it's going to be hard to find, lasting help.
All right, well, do you want to buy a very heavy helmet?
I am not interested if it is not magic.
All right, well, thanks anyway.
Okay. I don't know why I said that with a British
Yeah,
accent.
that was.
Then you hear somebody, Kira, you're walking through with them.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody sees the bow on your back and goes, "Psst, psst, half elf, over here.
What? What?
I got
What?
some.
I
you
think
need
he's
to-
talking to you.
You look like you use arrows.
Yeah?
You,
What tipped you off?
Would you?
All them arrows on your
over
back
there.
there.
What?
Ahrin gets sent away because she can't behave herself.
I don't know. Sometimes people carry around arrows and they don't really use them. You look like the type that really uses them.
Yeah?
I got some special arrows.
Okay.
You interested? I
Maybe.
heard you was a competitor. You got some turtle bucks burning a hole in your pocket?
What kind of arrows are these?
I got a bunch of different kinds of arrows. I got ones that are more hurtful, more hitful. I got freezing arrows, poison arrows. What is it you want?
Do you know about any of the games that might be going on?
Maybe buy some arrows. Maybe we talk.
Do you have any with grenades on the end of them?
No.
Never mind.
Have you ever shot an arrow before? They gotta kind of be light, you know.
I have
They
a
have
crossbow.
grenade arrows in Zelda, so well, they're bomb arrows, but
Where's Zelda? She's selling grenade arrows? Where's she at?
Aye, do you honor her coupons?
I turn around and I scroll Zelda 30% off on a piece of paper using my forgery kit and pass it to, and slip it to Dern.
Okay, you roll a deception check for your forgery and add your forgery.
I'm guessing I'm rolling what sleight of
Coupon
hand.
forgery.
7,
No, he could pass it too.
9.
This is just a word on a piece of paper.
Several words
Let's
on a
get
piece
serious.
of paper, actually.
Do you want to? No, it just looks like one word. Are you a buyer or you know?
I might be if you can give me some information about these games.
Look, the games are different all the time. What can I tell you?
I don't know. What can you tell me?
The Arcanagon's the only one that stays the same.
The what game?
The Arcanagon.
The one
What
where
is
we
that?
fight each other to the death.
Whacking them.
Hey.
The Arcanagon is unpredictable. You never know what it's going to do.
Okay, so how is that one the same all the time?
It's the only one.
Well, the bare bones is the same. You guys go into the ring one at a time until you're all in there, and then you fight until only one team's still standing. But the ring gets involved a little bit too, and that's where it's different every time.
I sit down and pull out Clippy and start feeding him.
Okay?
What? Put that
There's
thing
the
away.
wide
There's
berth
breastfeeding
that people are
in
just...
public, and then there's this.
They just give you a really wide berth in the middle of the bazaar. In fact, somebody who has a pavilion set up is inching it further away. And you hear him driving new spikes into the ground.
This is just the worst.
We got arrows that can up your chance to hit and your attack, your damage. Those are 250 turtle bucks or 25 gold apiece.
Chance to hit, lass. Remember the dice.
We got them that are twice as powerful. Those are 60 gold or 600 turtle bucks. We got freezing arrows. Those are 100 gold or 1,200 turtle bucks.
How violent are these
Are
games
those
going
just
to be?
cold arrows or are those like stunning arrows?
The arrows with ice, like rubber banded onto them.
Don't handle the merchandise. They could have a chance of freezing somebody in place for a while.
Ahrin sits down on the ground and starts ripping the sleeves off of her puffy shirt and coat.
Nice.
And she still has the
Sleeveless,
epaulets.
sleeveless admiral garb.
That's a
Yeah,
sight.
leave the
I'm selling
epaulets.
arrows, but you've got your guns out.
I'll take some of those freezy arrows.
Okay. They're 100 gold or 1,200 turtle bucks apiece.
Dern lovingly staring at his grenades.
Or how much?
100 gold or 1,200 turtle bucks.
Why are they so much more for those and turtle bucks than the others, which were only math?
There's like 10 turtle bucks in a gold piece.
Yeah, so
The
why
regular,
is it?
So
the
that's-
plus ones are
it's only a little
25
bit.
gold or 250 turtle bucks.
So why is it 100 versus 1,200?
Because the exchange rate is
Why wouldn't it be 100 to 1,000?
Because he would rather have the gold if it's that much stuff.
It makes sense. It tracks. Nobody likes
But all
turtle
the-
bucks.
Yeah, you're
Also,
starting to
there's
get the
no
feeling
serious
as
way
you've
to
gone
say
around
turtle
town
bucks.
and like exchanged for lunches and breakfasts and stuff. You know, if you're dealing with anybody who's not a turtle born, that the turtle bucks are kind of like laughed at a little bit, but they take them. They just don't like them as much. It's like when you get a Canadian quarter, you know.
We like you Canadians.
Which happens to me every single day.
And the poison,
They do.
the poison arrows are about the same price as the freezing guys.
And it's 100 gold a piece or for a dozen?
No, that's for one arrow. Not your thing.
How about 5 for 3,500 turtle bucks?
I could do 4 for 3,500.
How about 5?
Roll a persuasion check.
Good negotiating skills.
15.
For how many turtle bucks?
3,500.
5 for 36.
Fine.
35, and I show him my gack. That's a 7.
Is that an intimidation?
It's something.
Somebody get this gack out of here.
Okay.
All right. So you got the freeze, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Those have whoever gets shot has to make a DC 13 Constitution save, or they're frozen for 1 minute. They get to remake the save at the end of their turn.
Okay.
Cool.
No. Ice cold.
You hear some other people, just vendors around, saying, we've got things that can protect you. We've got things that can help you in your adventures. We have potions, scrolls, anything you need to stay alive while you're outside of the city. Is anybody else? I know Ahrin's going to Fisher's Rest for a net, right? So
Yeah.
we can do that. So you get to Fisher's Rest, and you see that it had been described to you that the people who were still here were a little bit grumpy in kind of Seafarers Row where they live. But the ones who are here in Fisher's Rest look like they're at work. You actually see Kalman. He's sneaking around to some of the different tables that have fish, and he's turning the fish in alternate directions. And he sees you, and he kind of gives you a blink or a wink. You're not sure.
Okay.
And you do see somebody sort of sitting around who looks like he's got some wares hanging, like fishing tackle and stuff like that.
Net.
Oh, yes, you need a net, do you?
No, that's just
Yeah.
how she greets everybody.
Sure. What size net are you looking for? A drag net, a hand net?
Something that I could like put in the water and
Internet?
it would get a bunch of fish, and then I could like pull it out.
One you can use by yourself, or one you want to drag along from both sides of a river.
Maybe one for 2 people, but not from both sides of a river.
Just like a big one, but one that I could do myself if I had to.
Okay.
A Versanet.
Yes, a very popular model, the Versanet. Sure, that would be probably... Are you paying in turtle bucks or real money?
Turtle bucks.
All right, that would be probably 100 turtle bucks.
Done.
All right. Is there any other fishing gear you would need?
Is there anything you'd recommend for catching, I don't know, like an electric eel or like something like that?
I don't know why you'd want to catch an electric eel, but I would suggest you kill it. If you were going to catch it, so perhaps a spear gun,
Oh, how much are those? That sounds like fun.
because they're not very electric when they're dead.
Okay, how much for the spear gun?
Because those sound really cool.
A spear gun would run you right about 1,500 turtle bucks.
I've only got 1,400.
Are you here?
Yes. I ran to catch up to her.
Yeah, I sat down and did my DIY while she was shopping, so I think we're still together.
Okay.
Do you say 1,500?
Mm-hmm.
Could you do 1,300?
Roll a persuasion check.
8 minus 2.
No.
I'm somehow both.
I buy now.
Somehow I am proficient in persuasion, but I also have a -2.
Wouldn't that
So you're-
cancel
From
out?
my
Yeah, it would cancel out probably.
It's
for
just a
my
flat roll.
charisma.
So it'd be 8.
Yeah, that's 8.
I'm afraid.
I'd buy this net.
I'm afraid I don't have much room to negotiate on the spear guns.
Could you do 13.5?
I could maybe do 14.
Okay. I didn't need to roll for that, right?
What were you rolling for?
I don't know. We already agreed. 1,400.
Yeah.
Okay, spear gun.
Did you want one too?
I might borrow hers.
Okay. For the sake of like the damage and stuff, this is going to work like a crossbow basically, but
Okay.
it'll actually function under the water.
Cool.
I'd like to look around to see if there's like an armor vendor.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
At 8?
But you can't get too much armor because we have to all coordinate in our uniforms.
You have to wear it under your, under your
Yeah.
puffy shirt.
Well, I was more looking for
You're the
boots
one who
because I like
wanted
my
a
shiny
puffy shirt,
chainmail, but
so-
my boots could use some updating.
All right. Would you roll a d100?
Aye.
Can I assist him?
If
Here,
you're both
put your hand
looking,
on mine.
You can let them roll twice and take the higher number. You want a high number.
That's 71.
Alright. Do it
I
again.
rolled an 81.
That's 109.
It's a 16.
That's not a thing. A
But
16.
the first one was a 71.
Okay. Yeah,
I understand you
find,
doing the 100 from the 10, but there wasn't a 9.
What was a 6?
Yeah, it's got
You
these
the 9 where I was
find
looking.
a place that has some armor and it's got some other things hanging up. He's got a couple pairs of boots you said you were looking for.
Aye.
Actually, she says, yes, I've got a few pairs of boots. We've got the boots of elven kind, and we've got the boots of the winterlands.
What are the Winterlands?
Oh, the Winterland boots are very warm. You see, they have fine fur built into them, and they are enchanted to give you certain advantages while walking in icy places and resistance to blasts of cold and things of that nature.
What do the elvish ones look like? He says with mild disgust on his face.
Oh, yes, of course. The boots of elven kind allow you to be quite sneaky and silent as you move.
That's
and
what I
she shows you
figured.
on their, slippers, basically, more than
I'm a dwarf.
armored boots.
No self-respecting dwarf would ever wear something like that.
But what if don't we have doesn't someone have freezing spells? Couldn't we just freeze all the water in a game and then want someone who might be able to walk on the frozen water?
So like cold resistance, but like any, you said it, like more like a sure-footedness kind of thing too.
You
or-
get a sure-footedness in ice or snow.
Has it got any armor value on it, or
Mm-mm.
okay. How much for the wintry boots?
The boots of the winter
For the
ones
Uggs.
would be 400 gold pieces or 4,500 turtle bucks.
Oh, are you kidding? I can't afford that.
Well, I'm sorry, they're very fine boots.
I'm a working dwarf over here.
Oh, we'll roll a persuasion
You
check.
know, paladins. We have a vow of what's the word?
Workingness?
Poverty. We have a vow. We take a vow of poverty.
I thought that was monks.
That's close enough. You said persuasion, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that. So 12.
I may have just a little room. I could maybe take 4,000 turtle bucks.
I don't have it.
Okay.
I don't have it. But
Okay,
have
bye.
a good day and all that.
All right.
Hold on. How about this? And I take out my very heavy helmet and I drop it on the table.
Clang.
How much would you give me for this? It's very special.
Yes, it looks quite heavy. Are you looking for cash or turtle bucks?
Tell me each.
All right, I could perhaps give you 1 gold for it, or 38 turtle bucks.
Come
Wait.
on.
That's a
you
much
could
better
do,
exchange rate on the turtle box.
You could do better than that.
39 turtle bucks.
I'll take 100 turtle bucks.
No. It smells.
That's a
in,
12.
How long was it in your bag? What else is in that bag?
Please
Maybe it's
don't
not
ask.
the helmet. What is that around your neck?
All right, I'll take the do 40 turtle bucks and I'll be good. I'll take my stink out of here. It's a 12.
Okay, that's worth
And just starts
40
farting.
turtle bucks. And she sticks something back into your turtle bucks card.
Thank you.
She does a reverse hole punch to your turtle bucks card. Basically, it's like almost like the barnacles that she like attaches to it.
Okay.
What can I get with 81?
81 turtle bucks?
No, I rolled an 81. I want a chance to have better armor.
She's just sprinting around the bazaar. What do you give me for this? What do you give me for
Where
this?
did you come from?
I thought we were all going from store to store together.
That was my impression.
I have
Ahrin's still rocking her very
a
sporty
beautiful.
look.
You have a sort of a circlet, I suppose, but I have a wonderful circlet. This is the circlet of life, which makes me want to sing. Do you know
Please
the
don't.
song?
Please don't.
As Dern.
It's a circle of life.
My yeah.
That's the one.
Nobody
That's the one.
said
That's the one I was talking
That's the
about.
wildest thing my ears have ever been treated to.
I have these. I have the boots of elven kind and the boots of the winterlands, like we talked about. A javelin of lightning, a pearl of power.
Wait,
What's that?
wait. Javelin of lightning.
Yes, a javelin.
You didn't
of
say
lightning.
anything about that.
Oh, I don't know.
I've
why
got
it
kind
must
of a
have
thunder theme going.
Slipped my mind there. I have a ring of X-ray vision.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold
and
on.
a ring of protection.
Protection? What's that one?
When you really no, never mind.
It would give you +1 to your AC and +1 on all your saving throws.
+1 AC.
How much both
That would
of
bring
those
me up to
rings?
20.
Oh, the rings. Well, the ring of protection would run 500 gold, or approximately 5,000 turtle bucks, and the ring of X-ray vision would be about twice that.
Twice that?
Yes, of course, it's worth it.
Okay, Ahrin's not
Kip
planning on
would think
buying
so.
anything right now. So she's looking for paint so she can write "Suns Out, Guns Out" on the back of her jacket.
Yeah, there's a lot of paint around in the market. There's actually somebody who's got a sign that's he's kind of a pig man, I suppose.
It was a pig man.
Yeah, and he's
Okay.
got a sign that says "Piglets, Glorious Pigments."
Nice.
You are looking at the photo.
I'm still waiting to hear about the lightning rod. Or the lightning javelin.
We're dealing in paints right now. You were looking for some paints.
Can I just have like your cheapest fabric paint?
What color would you like?
I think a white would contrast nicely.
Cheapest white. Wonderful, of course. That would be 1 turtle buck.
Passive aggressive piglet.
Okay, yeah, I give Piglet 1 turtle buck.
Okay. He takes out the tiniest little hole punch, and you don't even notice something came off of your turtle buck card. Thank you for your
Thank
business.
you for patronage.
Can I borrow a paintbrush? I'll give it right back.
Sure, a customer like you, of course.
Okay, so Ahrin starts painting "Suns Out, Guns Out" on the back of her jacket.
Okay.
Okay, so back to the
The
armor shop.
javelin of lightning
got bored.
would be 850 gold.
Never mind.
Everything's
What was
so...
this
This place
circlet
is
of life that
expensive.
you were talking about that
They
made
really
him
take
start?
advantage of tourists.
That would be 400 gold pieces.
I kind of like that ring, but I don't quite have that much.
I have potions or scrolls if you're looking
How
for
much do
something
you
a
have?
little cheaper.
How much did you want for that ring again?
The ring of protection was
Yes.
500 gold pieces. 5,000 turtle bucks.
Would you do a partial trade?
Seriously, what is that accent, lass?
Me thinking, I've got
what do you
bewitching
have?
perfume.
Oh, that's very nice. Yes, I would trade for that.
You would
I
trade?
could give you perhaps 1,200 turtle bucks in credits for that.
And how much were you saying that in turtle bucks for the ring of protection?
5,000.
Sorry, I'm doing some mental math here.
If
It's
you
not
have a
mental when it's
pencil,
on
it's
paper.
not.
According to the podcasters,
I'm
it
using
is.
the pencil of mental math.
While she's doing math, is there like a dollar store?
Roll an investigation check.
That ring would bring me up to an armor rating of 20.
12?
It'd bring me up to 14.
Wouldn't you rather have an impenetrable tank?
You find a place that's called Scratch and Dent Potions.
How do you scratch a potion? How do you dent a potion?
Alright, I go in.
Hello! Welcome to Scratch and Dent Potions!
It's just colored water, the entire thing.
Alright.
We have a variety of wonderful potions, some just missing labels, some a little weaker than you might expect.
Alright.
But all useful, sir. So useful. Welcome. You look like a man who understands magic,
Yes.
God, he's going to buy out the
and
whole
who's
store.
very fashionable as well.
Yes. They may call me the King of Magic.
Nobody calls
No, we
you
don't.
that but
I
yourself.
haven't ever heard of a king of magic before.
I keep secret, but yes, I am the king. You don't have to
Broadcast
bow.
that to everyone you talk to.
And your hat says it. It's a very fine hat, though. Of course, would you be interested in any of our potions?
What kind of potions you got here?
Well, we have some mystery potions. We don't really know what those do because the labels are missing. We have some which we sort of have an idea of what they might do. We have one, for example, we got a whole batch of either enlarge or reduce potions, but we're not sure which was
Which is
which
which. All right.
anymore because the labels were washed off. And we have some sort of volatile healing potions. They'll always heal you, but not quite as consistently as other healing potions.
Alright, how much is a mystery potion?
Oh, the mystery potions we have a very good special on today. They are 20 gold pieces each.
How about turtle box?
Oh, turtle bucks. 230 turtle bucks.
How about...
What they call mystery potions poison.
How about the ones that you sort of know what they do?
Oh, the enlarge or reduce potions?
You said there were some that you thought you might know.
Those are the ones.
Yes,
There's
those
also
are- Oh, and
mystery
then those-
potions that they have literally no clue.
Right.
Alright, yeah, how about the enlarge or reduce?
Those are 40 gold pieces.
Can you really even get any
or
smaller?
440 turtle bucks.
Boom, roasted.
I gotta be here another day. I'll come back maybe.
Oh.
We'll see.
Of course, come back. We have many potions. I'm sure we will still have some left by tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Our business has been very good, and you get the idea, is definitely lying.
Alright, I'm going to leave the door now, not buying anything
Oh.
because maybe the prices are a little too high.
Just a little too high.
Yes.
Well, I'm open to Dickering.
Aren't we all?
Has anyone ever said there's quite a mouth on that one?
Every day. I'll give you 200 turtle bucks for a mystery potion and we'll move on. Turtle bucks.
For a mystery potion?
Wait, did you say
Do you
it was
mean
200?
poison?
No, it was 240.
I thought it was
think.
400.
230.
Yes, I'll take 200 for a mystery potion.
175.
Yes, I'll take 175 for a mystery potion. Thank you.
150.
Well, I believe we agreed on 175.
You seemed a little too eager. I'll give you 150 and move on. And I might tell my friends about this place.
Oh,
What friends?
like the one around your
Burn.
neck. Roll a persuasion check.
That's an
Minus 1.
That's a 10.
160.
All right.
I'm losing money.
All right, I'll do 160 for a mystery potion.
All right. I'll
Here
give
you go.
2 for 300, though. Double the mystery. Less than double the price. A king of magic knows a deal when he sees one, doesn't he?
Oh, she's got you pegged, lad.
All right, how about this? I would give you $2.50 for a mystery potion and an enlarged potion.
No, I can't do that. The
I mean, $300.
The enlarged potions are a little more sought after because they're useful one way or
All right,
the
fine.
other.
I'll give you $2.50 for 2 mystery potions.
280.
I will give you $2.70.
That riveting podcast negotiating action. Wait, shouldn't we upgrade this to our premium tier content?
This is why we usually shop at the junk juicer. But I wanted to give you guys a shot.
$2.70.
Hours of riveting content.
Okay.
All right, here you go. $2.70. 2 mystery potions.
2 mystery potions.
I want the blue one, and I want that clear one.
All right. The clear one's water.
All right, then I don't want the clear one. I want the
We do know what that one is.
You know what? Surprise me on the second one. I'll just take one blue.
But not
and then,
the water.
one clear.
Price him on the already
Okay, one
mystery
blue and
potion.
one clear.
Well, no, I don't want water in this
Oh.
stupid potion. I want it to do
Oh,
something. Instead,
All right. A blue and a purple.
all right, blue and purple. Right. Okay. Thank you for your business.
You as well. Tell your friends.
It's just Powerade.
And as you leave, you see the vendor spitting into a vial and
Putting it up on the
putting
shelf.
mystery potion on it.
Mixing some pigment in it.
From Piglet's Pigments.
It's not even like food color, it's paint.
Hi, this is Sam. Thank you for listening to Date Night. We are very thankful for our very happy and wonderful subscribers. And we really want to thank you for listening. And thank you for sharing the show with all your friends. And thank you to everyone on Reddit who's talking about us. We love you guys. We want you to know that you can look at our social media to keep updated with all of our fun antics and everything. And you can keep an eye out for some cool giveaways we got and stay updated on when we release and everything. So thank you. You can check out our website, datenightpodcast.com. And we got a couple cool things on there, like my uncle's awesome Dungeon Masters Guild, all of his homebrew items, and other assorted books that he's made. So go check those out. And if you want to support the show and listen to some things that I've DM'd, you can click the sponsor tab at the top to be more active with Date Night Podcast. So we're going to get back to the show now. Thank you guys again for listening, and have a good life.
All right, and you hear one more kind of vendor going, I've got the most popular scrolls. Revivify, invisibility, trap detection, locate objects, knock, and pass without trace. Discounted prices, turtle bucks accepted.
Do you regret this voice yet?
Not yet, but soon.
Oh, I wonder if that bard is here.
Billy Yum Yum 2x2?
You could have a look around if you want.
Never.
Sam was just telling me how much he liked that character when we were yard sailing yesterday.
Yeah,
I was just
like-
listening to how much he liked that character.
All right, I got $7.70. What can I get? Turtle bucks.
A first level scroll at that price.
All right, I'll pass.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I mean, is anyone else buying a scroll?
A squirrel?
We also sell magic squirrels.
All right, how much is that?
I'm interested.
How much for the squirrel?
I want one!
Magic squirrel.
It's like a scroll
3,500
but they
turtle
write the
bucks.
spell on the squirrel, and once you read it, the squirrel disappears.
How many do you have?
I have $7.70.
What's the?
He said 3,500 turtle bucks for a magic squirrel.
Oh, I have
I have
30.
1170.
I have 3,499.
Oh, man.
I will give you one turtle box.
I'm not buying a magic squirrel.
Come on,
Why
match
not?
one. Let's buy a
Because
magic
you
squirrel.
already got a pet this trip, and Calvin already got a pet this trip.
Eva, it's an animal. You love animals.
It's not an animal.
Hmm?
It's not an animal.
What is it?
It's a magic squirrel
Are you trying to
It's
say
literally
scroll?
made-
Scroll?
of magic.
It's
a fake.
literally made of magic.
I'm not buying a magic squirrel.
All right, I got
I don't have enough
770.
turtle
Dan, how
bucks.
much do you have?
I got 1170. I kind of want this thing.
All right, so 1170,
It's 18,
770.
1940.
1940. All right.
No.
Kira, you're not going to help with the squirrel?
Magic squirrel, lass.
Come on,
magic
it's a magic squirrel. All right.
It's a squirrel made of magic.
I'll give you
We shoot
499 turtle bucks.
All right, 499, 9, 13, 1.
I like how many times we've got to say turtle bucks.
All right, we're 1,000
4
short.
hours.
We're buying a
I'll
magic
give you
squirrel
what
with turtle
you
bucks.
offer.
All right, listen. I'll give you 2,439 turtle bucks cash right now for that magic squirrel.
Turtle bucks is not cash. Do you have any gold you could sweeten the deal with?
I've literally none gold.
None gold.
I can give you some bells. Do you want some bells?
What about monk gold? Do you
Sweet
have
tooth
any of
bell
that?
vendor.
I got
Are they
s-
magic bells?
Very funny.
Sometimes. They floated once. They might fly again for you.
I believe I've heard that line before. I think my accent's gone back to the other vendor. This one was much louder.
Yeah, this one started out kind of like Bert and Mary Poppins. Well, I guess you're just not getting a magic squirrel. So
I have a star chart I never use.
It's not a star chart. It's a dot chart.
I have a
remember?
dot chart that I never use. I actually wrote down dot chart, but I felt like I should say star chart.
I might be able to give you 250 turtle bucks and credits for that.
For the chart, it's
I
already
think you
impressive.
need this chart. I don't
never
know why.
used it literally ever.
We got it in the temple.
Aye,
I
that
think
doesn't
it's
mean it's
important.
useful. There's dust in the temple too.
We are actually supposed to ask him what it was.
I want a
if it was
squirrel.
important to the plot, I don't
All
think
right,
he'd let
how
you
about
sell it.
finger-sized potion stones? I have 2 bags of them.
What?
I have poison rocks
I have
from the steam
written
swimmer.
down finger-sized potion poison stones. I've got 2 bags of them.
I love
the
okay,
steam
They're
swimmer.
the steam swimmer spikes.
Maybe I have no idea what
Yes.
they do.
I might be able to use those for making potions of some sort. I could. How many do you have?
2 bags.
2 bags. I could perhaps give you 300 turtle bucks for those.
All right, here you go. Hand them over. All right, so
I love that Kira comes in. I have poison rocks.
I have that too.
all right. Will you get me that squirrel for 2,739 turtle bucks?
Roll a persuasion check.
I've
You
got
can
a
roll at
chart.
advantage because Dern's helping you.
8, 5.
No, I'm afraid I need 34 at the very least.
34, wasn't it 3,000 to start?
It was 3,500.
Oh, I misheard.
Did we mention that we're competitors in the game?
Oh, you're competitors in the Albagula game.
And we're
You're-
looking
you're-
for additional sponsors.
Your accent changed.
I think that's this character.
I took a potion earlier, and it's.
Oh, you're into potions, are
Yes,
you?
I got one of these mystery potions, and it's been changing my accent very often.
See, I have this potion right here, and I hold up a purple bottle. A potion with a purple potion bottle.
Sam slowly devolves into Rain Man. I have a purple potion. Purple potion bottle.
Definitely purple potion.
Definitely. A very good magic man.
Have you ever heard of the potion of greater healing?
Yes.
That's red.
This is
racist.
not the potion of greater healing, but this is a very good healing potion.
Roll a deception check.
That's a 16.
What was that?
Nice.
And that was my first time down the dice tower tonight, even though it's been 4 hours.
3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you very much.
That looks like one of those mystery potions that's being peddled around here.
Gesundheit.
Excuse me, it happened.
I was kind of
Wait,
hoping
he sounds
for
like
the.
Victor now.
I was kind of hoping for the what's his name, the bard guy.
It wasn't that far off.
I know. I just want to hear it again, just for like a second, and then.
Ahrin, come
never.
on. We are literally 661 away.
And what is this magic squirrel gonna do for us?
It'd be awesome.
Do you remember that episode where all they did was try to buy a magic squirrel? And then they didn't buy it, so we never knew what it did?
Yeah, see, wasn't that the best episode? It's called suspense. It keeps the people listening.
All right.
We should actually, this should be how we end the episode.
Yeah, right
Like
here.
the cliffhanger. Will they
Next,
get
tune in 2 weeks to see if they get the magic squirrel.
Will they have the squirrel, and why did they name it Chippy?
All right.
That kind of gives away that they got it.
But we haven't bought it yet.
All right,
Well,
how
I'm
about
naming
this?
it Chippy, but I'm leaving it here.
What if you trade him Clippy for Chippy?
No, no way.
Yes.
I like this plan.
Do it.
Not going to happen.
Think, lad,
about 5
you can
links
either
of
have
sausages?
a disgusting gag monster
Not interested
or
in
a magic
sausages.
squirrel.
How about this bloody yellow talon robe I have?
5 turtle bucks?
How about these good yellow robes that I have?
10 turtle bucks?
All right, so that's another 15. There you go.
I'm
At
really
least he's
sorry.
clearing out his
Ahrin.
pack.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to sell like the goo encrusted troll blanket.
I can't
That
sell my...
blanket has been useful to us on occasion after
Um,
occasion, so.
How about a potion of greater restoration?
Oh, now you're talking business. I think for a potion of greater restoration, I might be willing to pay upwards of 1,000 turtle bucks.
And we just lost 6 listeners.
All right, Dan.
Those were the last ones after the squirrel negotiation.
All right, Dan. You don't have anything to sell, do you? Because I don't really want to give up this because it makes me have one more second level spell.
Nothing I'm really worth parting with.
All right,
Or
well,
nothing I'm willing to part with.
I'll get to keep it, mostly.
I'm ponying up 1,100
I'm ponying
turtle
up.
bucks here.
I'm ponying up the rest, except for the $4.99.
And how much is... I cannot do math. How much is that?
Like
it doesn't matter. No, it
2,000.
doesn't matter.
Has Dern been day drinking again?
Better question, when has Dern not been day drinking?
All right, here you go. Give me the squirrel.
Okay, you've got the magic squirrel. It's very magical. Enjoy it.
What?
I have no idea. It's too much squirrel. I don't know.
Okie dokie.
You have a magic squirrel now.
All right.
Because we've got
We
the magic squirrel
have a magic
now.
Bart
Okay. I
guess
has a
us
magic
three.
squirrel.
Yeah, I'm part
What does it
owner of
do?
Magic Squirrel.
We're naming it Chippy!
Roll an Arcana check.
16 plus 6.
That means I have to actually tell
One.
you what it does.
I rolled a 12.
So a magic squirrel, of course.
I rolled a 1. I forgot we had it. Literally after
what
we
is
bought
this?
it.
You think it's a real squirrel.
What is this?
You just paid $3,400 for a real squirrel. For turtle bucks. So, the magic squirrel works like a magic scroll, but instead of a spell scroll, this spell squirrel can store a spell inside of it. You have to have just a regular acorn, and you take the acorn and you cast a spell up to second level into the acorn, and you feed it to the squirrel. The squirrel will eat it, and it will store it until it's cast. It can only store one at a time, and it takes about an hour to for it to eat the
To digest.
Yeah.
Was
so
he the only one that can give it spells, or can I store Thunderous Smite in this thing?
anybody can store
Bash him with the squirrel.
anybody can store a spell in it. This is going to be attuned to the group. So if you guys want to share this squirrel, like you get it on Wednesdays and you get it on the weekend,
We need a custody.
anybody
You
can
never put the squirrel to bed on time.
So anybody can put the
It comes back
spell
to my pack.
into it, and anybody can use the spell out of it as an action. So, like, you can give a Thunderous Smite to Ahrin if you want.
Through our
and she
squirrel
could
channel.
use it. Yes. So this squirrel is a way for you to allow other members in your group to cast some other spell and to store an extra spell per day.
Oh, cool. Will it keep it in, or if I feed it a spell today,
It can only hold one at a time.
but tomorrow will it still have the same spell?
Yes.
Okay, so it
it'll
doesn't-
keep that spell until you use it or until you cast a new spell into it.
Okay.
Or feed it again, I guess I should say.
Well,
See, aren't you all glad we bought the squirrel?
but you don't get to use it, Kira.
It's everyone's squirrel except Kira's.
Yeah. Let's make that
I
known.
could see. Did you pick Hail of Thorns for your extra known spell, or did you not pick yet?
I didn't take it.
You could just see her casting Hail of Thorns into the squirrel and shooting it out of her bow. It just claws out, and it hits and explodes into a bunch of thorns.
Is it a one-time use squirrel?
No, it's
well,
reusable.
You
So
can
it's reusable.
refill it.
It's a
By-
refillable
It's a
squirrel.
You just have to
refillable
have a thorn.
spell squirrel.
Yeah, spell
Everyone
squirrel.
write down spell squirrel, so we all remember it.
One of you will need to keep track of what spell is currently
Who has
in the
custody
squirrel.
of the spell squirrel? Okay, Ahrin needs a drink.
A long, hard day of buying squirrels will
Yeah,
do
it
that
has
to
been
you.
a long. Well, you guys don't get to go to vendors to like get what
Ahrin
you
needs
want.
a drink, and Ahrin needs to go to a bar to start a fight.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have spent a long day in the Landwalkers Bazaar. Do you want to turn your form in?
Yeah.
You're kind of nearby to the Coral Gate. So you turn in your form, you've got your team name and your sponsor and all that, and they say you're good to go for the games the day after tomorrow, I think it
Yeah,
was.
tomorrow is the last day we have
Yeah.
to chill.
So plenty of more time to look around for squirrels you can't afford. So you head out to a bar. Would you like to go to... There's the Hidden Depths. There's the Dragon's Den. There's the Landwalker's Den. The Posai Den. The Shoreline
What's a den?
Are these
Tavern.
all brothels?
The dens are brothels.
Okay, I don't want to go
And
to a den.
the Beachcombers Inn.
I want to go to the
Oh,
Krusty
the
Krab.
Drowned Sailor Tavern and the Krusty Krab.
The Krusty Krab.
Okay.
I have that written on my list of things I want to do while we're here.
Grease Wizards go and Krusty Krab.
Okay, fine. We can go to the Krusty Krab.
I'm going to the boneyard.
No,
I'll meet you guys.
Kira,
What?
go with us.
Hey, welcome to the Krusty Krab. What will you be having today?
What do you sell
Actually,
here?
I want to go to the boneyard.
Goodbye. We sell Krabby Patties, which are delicious crab sandwiches, and we sell domestic beer.
I'll have one of each.
Okay.
Can I see your ID, please?
Let me see your money.
How much is that?
For the beer and the patty?
Yes.
Gold or...
Turtle.
Oh,
Oh, we're out of turtle bucks.
turtle bucks. That'll be 5.
5? Alright, I'll pay for me and I'll pay for my big friend here.
Okay.
Who's your big friend?
The
Everyone's
squirrel.
big compared to you.
Well, you guys went to the boneyard, didn't you?
All right, so you guys are enjoying a pair of Krabby
I was
Patties
joking,
and
but I
some
guess.
kind of Pabst Blue Ribbon-esque beer. And at the boneyard, what are you two doing? So you get to the boneyard.
I'm curious to see what they're doing.
There's a bunch of turtle-born there who are picking through the bones, and it looks like they're sort of measuring them, checking not just the the length of the bones.
Hey
but,
guys,
like,
I'm
they
going to
have
be
little
real with you. I thought the
calipers.
boneyard was the name of another bar.
It would have been probably better than some of these other names.
It's the only gay bar on the entire trip.
So, no, it's just turtles. They've got, like, calipers and things like that out. And they're measuring these bones. Trying to find one that's just the right size.
Oh my!
Ahrin leans over to Kira and says, "Wait, where's the bar?"
The calipers.
Oh my!
Are we good?
Are we good?
I don't-
I mean, what did you want to do here?
You know, I can't promise that.
What did you want to do here besides look for a bone?
You see, there's also
I don't think we can say bone for at least 10 minutes.
there's a funeral going on too near the near the coral made wall that's around the courtyard of Elysium.
4 bones in a funeral?
Oh God.
Okay.
I was thinking about maybe looking for a weapon based on what Game Mom told us earlier.
That would be, they craft these down in the craftsman corridor that you passed on your way into town. They take the bones back there and they make special stuff out of it.
I probably need to leave. And the other. Oh.
My head hurts.
Ahrin's going back to the Krusty
They're
Krab.
they're very handy.
I can't. I quit.
All right. Is that the end of the day? You guys want to go back to the
Can I start a bar fight?
Carapace Inn? Oh, yeah.
Like, am I allowed?
You were at the Krusty Krab. The rules
Yeah, I
as
went to the
you were
Krusty
told-
Krab, and then I left, and then I came back.
The rules as you were told were no theft, no killing, no harmful magic, no deceptive magic. Under no circumstances will there be any teleportation of any kind. Don't disrupt the craftsman in the boneyard.
Okay, so Ahrin counts off all these rules on her fingers, trying to think, and then she goes, "Yep, I'm good," and just smashes a bottle and says, "Who wants to fight?"
All right. Roll a intimidation check, I guess.
Jesus, that escalated quickly.
I'm bored. Intimidation.
Yeah. Do you have the
17.
guns out shirt on?
Yeah.
All right.
I do.
So this
18
half
plus
orc,
1.
yeah, half orc with the suns out, guns out, sleeveless, puffy shirt, and
An
admiral's
admiral's
coat with the medals on it. Are you wearing any of the hats?
Yeah, I think
Which kind of hat did you
I
take?
think I was gonna wear a tricorn hat.
Okay, you got the tricord hat and any particular color feather?
I mean, that would intimidate the hell out of me right there.
No feather, but a bandana under it.
Okay, that's cool. So you do that,
Any more questions about my
and
outfit?
yeah,
My
that's
shoes
more
are
important
nice.
than the fight. I think knowing exactly what you're wearing. So one of the turtle-born people in there stands up from the table and goes, "I'm game for a fight," and he charges at you. So let's
Okay.
roll initiative.
11.
All right, so this turtle who's wearing a bandana that kind of matches yours, except this one's red, charges at you.
Oh,
And,
no. He's going to have 3 friends, isn't he?
Oh,
Tries
no.
to,
What's his name?
Well, you never asked him
What's
that.
his name?
While he's charging, you're going to say, "Yo, what's your name?"
I'm Ahrin. What's your name?
"I'm Raph." All right. So
Okay,
he's
well, there we go.
He's coming right for you. But you're going to be up first as he charges toward you. What do
Okay.
you do?
How close is he to me?
He's on his way. He's going to be about ready to try and tackle you. So as he's getting close, what do you want to do?
Okay, I wanted to use my grapple move. but
Okay.
I don't know if I have to do an attack first. I wanted to do an unarmed attack, though.
Yeah, your grapple. What does your feet do for grappling again? And Mike's
I have
just
it written
what
down.
about grappling
It's very
with your feet?
funny, yes. I have it
We have
written
not
down
fought with these guys in months.
I
So-
think you still have my paper that has that written on it, Sam.
Do I?
Yeah, there's another piece of paper missing.
Because usually you can grapple as like one of your attacks.
Kira is still wandering back from the boneyard.
Barnyard, a completely different kind of bar.
You don't even want to know
No,
what kind of
you
bar
don't.
that is.
You know.
I'm kind of scarred from that experience, so I'm just aimlessly wandering.
Okay,
trying to recover.
It just says I have a bonus action to attempt to grapple the target.
Okay,
And
so-
it also says... No, it also says when I hit a creature with an unarmed strike... No, okay. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple the target. So I guess when
Aha.
he hits me, I'm going to go straight for a punch to the gut and then try
Right.
to grapple him.
Yeah, usually you'd have to use your action to grapple, but this means you can use your action to attack, and then you can use your bonus action to try and grab them. So roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Darn it. That would be 10.
All right. So this is just kind of, he's a little quicker than you expect, considering he's a turtle, and he gets in too close, and you kind of bring down your fist and punch him on the shell, and it doesn't really hurt him. He
That's
does
fair.
try and make an attack as he slams into you. That's going to be a 14 against your AC.
That matches.
All right, so that's going to hit. So he just does this slam damage as he crashes into you. And that's 11 damage.
And that's the sound of him crashing into you.
Can you make a
He's very
strength or dexterity save?
Yeah, just a second. I need to make a new, like...
Duran and I are eating and drinking still. And watching the show.
Oh, this isn't the same place we are, isn't it? I didn't think about that.
You guys are about halfway through your Krabby Patties when Ahrin
Is
came
it
in and
good?
smashed a beer bottle. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's
You know,
crabby.
5 turtle bucks level of
Yeah,
meal.
it's like cheap touristy crab
Yeah.
crab cakes.
Sorry.
Kira wanders in, nibbling a confectionery.
Dern's not even phased. You know, it's just a bar fight.
Sorry, that's my AC. I mean, my HP minus 11.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
And then...
make a strength or a dex save as he's trying to tackle you.
That's a crit fail.
Okay. So he just tackles you onto the ground, and you are prone.
You guys are just watching this turtle wail on me.
And it's your
It's a bar
turn.
fight, lass. What did you expect?
I started the fight, but then I rolled really bad.
Hi.
Welcome
So
to
he
my
just
life.
careened
That's your
through
fault.
you and kind of went past, I guess, and is turning around to try and strike again. You're laying flat out on the ground after just having been careened into, but it's your turn.
Okay, I'd like to grab his ankle to trip him.
Okay. You could roll, I guess we'll do a contest of your strength versus his.
Yeah. Well, I thought I'd use his momentum since he's running anyway. but-
Okay.
Feats of strength.
Gosh, I'm not rolling good. What modifier would I use?
Your strength.
That's 12.
Yeah, that's going to beat his. So as he's running past, you just grab enough of his foot that he goes face first onto the ground, and roll a d6 and add your strength. That'll be your damage.
My 8.
Okay. So he takes a face full of the floor, and you can see like his kind of turtle beak is bleeding. He uses his movement on his turn to stand up, and since you're still pretty close by to him, he tries to stomp on you.
Okay.
That's going to be
Wait,
a...
he tries to stomp on me? Did he get back up? Oh, he got
Yeah.
back up. Oh, okay, my bad.
That's a 12 against your AC.
That does not hit.
All right, so you just roll out of the way adeptly, and he stomps onto the floor, and you see a little piece of the floor just kind of get dented as he stomps in there. He looks like he's pretty heavy. It's your turn.
Is there any kind of employee of this establishment, like calling the police or something, or is everyone just kind of watching
No,
it happen?
you see, like, people are pretty much chilling at this point, just kind of watching the fight.
My friends are still just eating their
Yeah.
food.
This is really good.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can at least cheer for me.
Good. Way to go, lass.
Ahrin.
Hope you win at
Thank
that fight you
Okay,
started.
I want to use my move to stand up, and are we? I guess he's still within like range.
Oh yeah,
for-
he's close.
okay. I guess just punch him really hard.
All right, roll a d20.
And I guess aim for the face since that's not protected by the shell.
Okay.
That's a crit fail again.
Okay, he's very quick for a turtle. So as you go to swing,
Almost
with
like
that-
he's a ninja.
yeah. With that,
I've rolled all under 10 and 2 crit fails in the past 5 minutes.
that right hook, he just ducks into his shell as you miss his face,
Nice.
dips into the shell.
I saw that movie.
And he's gonna try and get you with an elbow.
Ridiculous.
That's a 21.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
I cast minor illusion and make a smell of pizza come out of the kitchen.
Out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, worth it.
He does
Thanks,
seven
buddy.
bludgeoning damage as he cracks you across the face.
Okay.
Because there's no
his
deceitful
elbow.
magic, so I don't think that's really deceitful.
That's specifically deceitful.
I wasn't targeting
Like
it at him,
specifically.
though.
No deception.
So lying to everyone is better than lying to a specific person?
I don't think they'll even notice I'm lying. They'll just be like, do I smell pizza?
Oh, does anyone
The
smell
faint
pizza?
aroma of pizza wafts from the kitchen. Crabby smelling pizza.
Disgusting. It's really gross.
Crusty crab pizza.
I've had
is
lobster
the
pizza before. It wasn't
for
that bad.
you and me. The crusty crab
Is
pizza.
this a SpongeBob thing or is
Is
this
the
just something
pizza-
you're doing?
It smells a lot like
And we're back.
like a Chuck E. Cheese
Crusty
pizza.
crab.
Okay, it's your turn, Ahrin.
Okay, I'm gonna. I don't know. Can
Tap
I?
out.
I'm not gonna tap out. I'm fine. Can I just try to
I'm
knock him
fine.
over?
Yeah. That'll be a strength contest with him.
18.
All right, so as he misses you with, or as he hit you, you missed him. After he popped out of his shell, he smashes his elbow across your face. You just push your arms out, and he's real close to you.
Push him.
He just falls back onto onto his turtle shell.
And they can't get up from that.
Roll a d6 and
Uh,
add your strength modifier.
9.
Wow. You just hear a crack as his shell hits the ground.
And now he'll never have a home again. Do you feel good about yourself?
And you see a door on the other side of the Krusty Krab that looks like it leads back into an office swing open, and the guy who seated Dern and the Grease Wizard comes out. But the Wrath on the ground tries to get back up, and he kind of does. He does one of those ninja flips back up onto his feet and tries to headbutt you. That's 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. He does 8 damage as he headbutts you with his red bandanaed turtle face.
You guys still just eating your food?
Yeah, I tried to make some pizza smell to lure him away from you, but
Oh, is that what you were doing? Not
So-
just adding to the ambiance?
The guy
It's
who
not like you're gonna die.
the guy who came out of that back room goes, "Hey, you're breaking me floors. Take it outside. That cost me money." I have not watched SpongeBob in a long time.
hashtag not sponsored.
I ignore him
Hashtag
because the
please don't
turtle's
sue us.
already like down. I guess.
Well, actually, he popped back up.
Oh, okay. Then I don't ignore him. I'm like, are you cool?
Oh, yeah. Is that it? That's all you got?
Uh,
You tapping out?
No, I punch him in the face.
Okay. So while he's
Nobody
still,
calls me chicken.
While he's still chatting with you, you swing at him.
Strength modifier again?
Yep.
16.
Yeah, that hits. You could. That's a. I think it's supposed to be a D4 for your unarmed strike,
Okay.
plus your strength.
7. Can I grapple him?
Yeah, as a bonus action, you can try to grapple him. He gets to roll a contest with you.
I
So
would like to
you
grapple.
roll your D20 again. He's got a 13.
15.
All right, so now he's grappled. So that means I have that here on the thing. It says a grappled creature, speed becomes 0. The condition ends if you get incapacitated or if he uses his action to get out of the grapple. So that's what he's going to try to do. He's going to try and pull his arms between your arms and
Do we do another
knock him
contest?
off. Yeah. It's a 19 this time.
Is this plus my bonus or just
Yes,
flat
plus your
roll?
strength.
Okay, then my last one is higher, but that doesn't matter. 26?
Oh.
No, wait, 24. My bad.
Yeah,
Still
that's
wins.
still good.
Yeah.
So he tries to break out, knock you with his arms like that, notices, oh, the guns are out, and he's kind of shrinking down, trying to hide in his shell a little bit. It's your turn.
You done yet?
You hear this echoing, no.
Okay. What can I do while he's grappled, like, without
You
letting
can still
go of
attack.
him?
You can attack. You only need one hand to grapple. So you
Okay.
can still punch. You can still attack with a weapon if you were doing that.
Another
Okay.
round for the table,
You just
please.
can't. If you move, it's like you can only move half of your speed and you have to try to move this guy with you.
Can I, like, kind of kick his legs out from under him?
Yeah, sure. Roll a d20 and do strength for that too.
23.
Okay.
His knees snap in half.
Yeah, he's got a 14.
Break his knees right off.
So his legs come out from under him, and then he tries. Almost looks like he starts to retract him into his shell, and he's just kind of hanging, and he swings like up against you and falls onto the ground. Do you try to hang on to him?
Yeah?
Okay, so you just topple down on top of him. Roll a d6 as you fall with like your full weight on top as he cracks his shell against the
6.
plus your strength.
12.
And you hear the echoing, I think I'm done now, out of the shell. You win.
Will you be cool if I let you go?
Uh-huh.
Get some gold. Ask for some gold from him.
I'm not like a thug. I'm not robbing him.
It goes from bar fight to extortion pretty quickly.
All right, I guess we're good then. I'll just let go.
Okay.
I'll go to shake his hand, though.
He pops up, and you see him slowly stick his head back out of his shell and grab the back of his shell. He goes like, you got some moves.
Thanks. You're not too bad.
Thanks. High five?
Sure.
Bodacious. That'll be it for the night in Albagula. I think that'll be the nightcap.
Hooray!
And that'll
we
be
head
it
back to our room.
for our night playing. Is there anything, as you guys go to bed for the night, is there any last things you need to do before we go?
Check the egg.
I need to feed Clippy.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Okay.
if you don't feed Clippy right before you go to sleep, he's gonna be up all night crying to be fed.
So we'll say you fed Clippy before we quit. You're going to check on the egg.
Yes.
Okay. Calman's back there already when you get back.
Hey!
Hi. You have a good day?
It was okay. They bought a squirrel.
Oh, great.
it was awesome.
It's magic squirrel.
I got into a fight.
Oh, I love Squadgic Merles. What do you want to check on the egg?
Yes, please.
All right. You check on the egg. Do you leave it in or just take it
15.
out again?
Figure
Oh, you're trying to see?
15.
Suck.
He does not ask you to turn around.
I got a 3.
Dern, you're all right, but you two, you mind?
I'm not looking.
Okay.
Don't mind, but okay.
You taking the egg back out again?
Sure.
Same idea. Okay, it looks like roll an investigation check.
Oh, dear.
Oh my god, it's magical.
I don't notice whatever didn't happen.
Okay.
Dern, would you like to roll an investigation check?
Yes, please.
Here goes. Well, looks fine.
7.
Okay. Egg looks good.
Can I?
Looks like it did before.
Looks good to me,
You're not
boys.
looking.
I'm not looking at.
Okay,
After
so it
he-
ends up being a
he
9.
closes up, you guys could go look at the egg if you wanted.
Okay, I'll wait till it closes up and I'll go look.
He,
at the
he
egg.
has.
All right. That's a 12 plus investigation.
Mm-hmm.
18.
You think maybe the crack has grown almost imperceptibly, but it may have grown.
All right.
Hi there, baby. We need you to stay in for a little bit longer, I think, because we still don't know what to do with you.
Does he have to come back in? Because you
Not-
just took him out.
Not tonight. In the
Okay.
morning.
We can have another long, extended scene like this tomorrow morning.
We have something to look forward to in 2 weeks.
That may be the most depressing thing we've said on the show so far. Please don't be born. We don't know what to do with you yet.
Stay in your egg.
Okay.
Thanks for sharing our date night with us and exploring a whole new world together. We'll see you again in 2 weeks. Until then, keep in touch by following us on Twitter and Facebook at Date Night Podcast or visiting datenightpodcast.com.